Hey, welcome to the locker. Apparently, A. White has left the building. I think he left the building just like Louisville left. What is it called? No, it's not Papa John Stadium. Whatever that stadium they got over there left for us on Saturday. It was crazy, man. Um, he the wheel just blew him off his chair, man. I don't know.
Hey, man, oh, Lord. Woo! Man, I've been trying to find Will Levis. I've been chasing Will Levis down, man. Man, hey. Woo! Man, I've been after Will since Sunday morning. Woo!
That's why I love live. That's why I love going live, y'all. Y'all don't understand. It's easy going production and you can edit out, and this is where it's at. You get the true live how we feel. The woman, no bull, no BS. This is off the top of the dome. We freestyling.
Hey, all I say is this. This is Locker Season 2, Episode 70. I seen my man Van was coming out. I was coming up the stairs. And I seen Will. He ran into the facilities. Man, I had him. I was about to grab him, boy. I was like them Louisville linebackers and DB. Shit, I ain't standing a chance.
He heard of you, did he?
No, shit. I'm up. Hey, I'm up between the growing section with it. As soon as you jump, I'm up in there with it, man.
I feel you.
But yeah. So we back for another week of the Locker. Van House, A. White in the seats. You know, we're going to go through our normal progression. We're going to end the show with this. I just want to give you a heads up.
Okay.
We're going to end the show with awards, this season awards.
Good one. I like that.
Hey, Will, I don't know if I'm sold on Will or not. Hey, you know what I found out the other day, man?
What's that?
Man, at the end of every era, we loved Steve Johnson.
Facts.
At the end of Terry Wilson era, we loved Terry Wilson. I just looked at the UK fans page the other day, and she had Terry Wilson beating Florida, and he was supposed to be, we're always gonna love Terry Wilson. He's always gonna be. Man, you both been out there, man. We both been out there. We both played that ball. How long is the Terry Wilson train going? And this is I love what Terry Wilson did for the program. Should not be ignored. Same way somebody sent me a text message this week showing me that I was the 9th leading receiver in UK history. I mean, that was 20-some years ago. Like he said, well, you didn't. Obviously, I knew that, but I'm saying, what's the point of it?
Right.
So my point is this. It is good, and that's what he told me at the end of the conversation. No, I just feel like it's always good to know that you're still relevant. And I would hate for them to a year later remove Terry Wilson from relevancy. Because Will won some games.
Yeah.
Will has a hell of an arm. Will does some things, but I still don't know. And I would hate to even put Steve Johnson on the back burner. But man, these people, our fan base, I mean, I understand you got to, what have you done for me lately? I understand that. But there's just that portion of it that's, I don't know. I think that's just the player side. As a fan, man, go ahead, man. Go with what's hot. Go with what's hot right now. Go ahead, man.
No, it's like the damn Power K we have talked about a couple times. Like some people, that was their era, right? They love the Power K. Nothing really came from the Power K. Once we moved from the Power K, y'all started winning. So the Power K wasn't special. So I think there are some people who are going to be like they were in college during the Steven Johnson era. They're going to go back and say that was special. You're going to have kids who was in the T-Dub era, which remember, that's the first time he won 10 games in forever. I'm going to say it is nothing like being the first.
Yeah.
Nothing like they can never take that away from you. Like, I was the first guy to go major D1 football scholarship in my high school. There have been many of them after, but they can never be named as the first. Right. You know, and I think T-Dub being the first guy to get us to that 10-win deal, and then to not only win 10, but beat Penn State in the bowl game, that lives forever. And I think if Will gets us to a SEC championship, now he is the first one to get us to second place solo.
Second place in the SEC or East?
In the East.
Listen, you know what I found out with you saying that? You know what I found out this week? When people talk about, man, the SEC East is so weak. But I said, okay, I hold on. And now, mind you, this is Ohio State Big Ten fan. Hold on. I say this. First of all, the leader in the SEC East is the best team in the country right now.
Clearly.
Hold on. Do you realize, Van, that we are behind Alabama,
and Ole Miss,
Georgia, and Ole Miss?
That's it.
Then it's us.
Then it's us.
There ain't no ties. There ain't no tiebreak. It's us. Only team that should be mad is the same motherfuckers who had to play Ole Miss, Alabama, and Georgia in the same year. That's the only team that should be mad.
In us. Look, I'm sick of that shit. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of whenever we do well, it's because everybody else sucks. I hate that shit. Maybe we are just that damn good. Here's the cherry on top of this. Know how I'm gonna just tell you, I was in Chicago for a long time. Northwestern would have a year here. Then when they had Darnell Archery, they have a year there. Then they had like 6 bad years. Then they have another year. Then they have another 5. Then they have another year. Dude, this is 3 out of 4 years. 3 out of 4. And one of them, we moved a damn wide receiver to damn quarterback. And we still pulled out 8 wins. So in 3 years, dude, think about this. In 3 years, in those 3 years, we have a chance of going 28 wins in 3 years. That's crazy.
Damn, yeah, that's silly.
Come on. Silly. Dude, that's getting it done. And so when we do well, it's because everybody else sucks. But you can't say that when 3 out of 4 years, in the COVID years, the only little bump in the road, no COVID year. Listen, no COVID year. That schedule was better than this schedule. We might be talking about 30-some wins in 4 years. So, man.
I will tell you this. I'm not mad that these guys win. I'm not mad at all. I'm absolutely not mad at all. And I really don't want Terry Wilson, to be overlooked as for the things he's done for the, for the University of Kentucky, man. And even Steven Johnson, I mean, I can't remember who goes before that. Was it Matt?
It was Tolles, Patrick Tolles.
Patrick Tolles never had the whole reins to himself. Nobody before that, it was a carousel.
No. Tolles had the reins. Yeah.
No, sir. He didn't play no 12 games.
You sure he didn't play 12 games in 2016?
I ain't even gonna go back and look. We're not gonna go back that far.
Okay.
We ain't even gonna go back that far. Because I thought that was where's Heartline started at?
Heartline
migrated into Tolles' time, right?
2013, maybe? 2013, 2014, maybe?
Okay. We ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna go to that. I'm just saying.
Because hold on, wasn't Heartline with Joker? I don't think Heartline played with Stoops. I think the first quarterback he got was Toes.
Well, since you got me on it.
I think so. Remember, this is why I say that. Because remember, Hartline got in trouble. We went to that bowl game with Joker, and I don't know if he didn't, I don't think he played. You remember that?
Can't say I remember.
I think it was the year before the 2-10 team. I think it was whatever year that Joker went to the bowl game. Was it his first year or second year?
That was his first year.
That first year, that was Mike Hartline.
Was that 2010?
He is older than you think.
No, we're 5 and man.
2010 was his senior year.
Wow. What did I say? Hartline? Max. So Max, who's Max?
Max
Duffy. Now, I thought we had a quarterback named Max. No, I might think about Hartline. Let's go. Forget it back.
Go ahead.
We're going back. There's my sister and there's JD. Carter's not my sister. There's my sister. My sister's joined in. Lacey's joined in. Before we get to football, I've been at work all week long. Jimbo Fisher is apparently not going to LSU.
We all knew that.
Anybody? Hey, whoa. It wasn't all of us knew that.
Okay. Well, we knew that then.
You and the mouse in your pocket?
You
and the mouse in your pocket knew that?
No, we talked about it, right?
No, but I thought that. Okay. So, no, I'm not saying Stoops wise. I just thought Jimbo Fisher was going to LSU. I said that before O was even fired.
I told you that, dude. Look, I thought we talked about this.
We did talk about it, but I never agreed with you. That's the shit you do. We have a conversation and you conclude however you like to conclude. That's where my problem lies. Like, I leave shit open-ended so we can discuss. You just assume, well, we're going to conclude this with me feeling this way.
But I thought my inside information, it was credible. Maxwell Smith. That name does sound familiar.
That's what I'm thinking of, Maxwell Smith.
Go ahead. I thought my inside information, when I knew a coach there in their family, that you would believe what I was throwing at you.
And I knew what I knew, and I believe that coming from.
Dude, look, Texas A&M. The pockets we did. The pockets at Texas A&M is so deep, man. It's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, I knew that. Yeah, absolutely.
He ain't going nowhere.
Absolutely. But, so here we go. Are you convinced at this point? Are you happy? Or are you concerned that one of three answers?
Okay.
That Stoops is going to stay with the agreement and the extension he's made. You know, coach can leave at any time. Are you happy? I said that backwards. Because my last one was, are you concerned that he's going to leave still? The first one, are you happy? Are you cool with what they've discussed and where the trajectory we're headed at? The second one was, are you happy where we are now? And the third one is, are you concerned that there's still possibility that he might be out the door?
I'm happy with the ordeal. I can remember the second one. I'm not concerned about him leaving. Here's why. Like I talk to this all the time. We talked about it one time. It's something about Lexington, man. I want people to understand. Rich Brooks, his history is really at Oregon. I think his Twitter handle is UK Coach or something. Coach Archer left here to go to Pittsburgh. Guess what Coach Archer did? He came back. Coach Smith left here. Guess what he did? He came back for a year. I talked to Coach Ovid, the strength coach, a lot. He loves Lexington. These are all coaches. It's some pull that Lexington has to coaches. And I know why. And we talked about it. I said Coach Stoops last year about 7 to 8 years. He ain't going nowhere. Look, man, we just talked about being the first, right? He has the ability to do something that no one else will ever do at Kentucky. He pulled them out of the dumps and got a chance to win. Dude, think about this. If he wins 60 games, he's the winningest coach in program history. What are the big programs that say 60 games put you at number one?
That's two more wins.
60 games put you at number one. What? LSU can't say that. You just named the big time schools. No one 60 wins? Come on.
Wait a minute. So are you saying after next year, then all those things are gone? That the Tennessee streak's gone, Florida streak's gone. I don't know how big the Georgia streak is. But and you're the number one winning coach. You stay, or do you push the barometer up?
Why leave? Why leave? Because your legacy is here.
Because they're paying people $9 to $10 million a year.
They paid him that too.
I didn't know what the extension said. Come on.
I'm sure it's going to get close to 8.
I told everybody. You know what I thought? I thought, and I said, if they give him the 8 or 9, he's worth it. Give him the 8 or 9. Give him the 7. But I'm taking away that motherfucking 7-win extension, 7-win bonus. I'm taking all that shit away. I'm front loading all your shit. Like, I'm gonna give you this 9, but I'm gonna need you to win 9 to 10 games a year. If you win 9 games, you get your regular 9. You win 10, I might give you a year in extension.
I actually think it's going to. I think I read it. It's gonna go to, like, if he wins 10 games, it's gonna be a big escalator in it. If he wins 10, and I think it counts towards this year too.
And that counts for bowl games?
Yeah, just 10 wins.
I don't believe bowl games should count, man.
Well, there you go. Now, you're the one who say, well, if someone said running back got 80 yards on one run, and then
no, I don't care. I didn't care. See, the van. The difference between me and you is I played in 2 bowl games, man. I played in 2 of them. Hey, man. So I didn't really care about the bowl games. I just wanted to party. My junior year, I just wanted to party. Now, my senior year, I was kind of like, you know what? I got to put out one good showing against Syracuse, and for the league. But the bowl game joint was not really that big of a deal to me,
man. All right. I'm trying to. All right. You different than I. I'm calling all of them in Memphis. If the record, if I can extend my record, for example, let's just say let's just say this. Let's say the INT record was 6 for a season, right? And I got 6 in the last game against Louisville. I picked off Malik Cunningham. That got me to 6. Now I go to the bowl game and we play Ohio State, and CJ throws me a pick, and I got 7 for the season. Don't you think I'm going to say now I got the record? I don't care if they played 5 games for the guy who has 6. I'm taking the record. My name is in the record.
Do that, but that's not what we talking about. Hold on. We're going to Millie Rock on your block.
Okay.
Millie is new. I don't know who Millie is. I don't know whose friends Millie are. Millie might be friends with that guy who infiltrated our show a year and a half ago. But Millie says, why are we so elusive about the reason Lexington has a pool on coaches? I don't know what that means.
Well, I actually said
what
that.
Specifically?
It's look, honestly, and I said this.
Wait a minute, explain to me what that question is.
Well, because I said that once coaches get here, there's a pool and they don't want to leave.
I got you. Attraction. Magnetism.
I don't know what it is. I'm gonna tell you this. This is the God's honest truth. My visit to Lexington, to UK, was my worst visit as far as entertainment and my host. It wasn't even close. It was by far the worst one. And I thought it'd be because I went to Mississippi State, I think the week before.
Mississippi State didn't have nothing. It can't be worse than Mississippi State, bro.
Thank you.
No, I ain't even listening to this. I'm not listening to this.
That's what I was gonna say. But at least Mississippi State had a nice house party. They had some nice females. It was the town back then in '92 was horrible. It's much better now, but they didn't have but like a couple hotels. It was downright god awful. I came to Lexington, I think it was 2 weeks later. Bruh, my excitement about my host and getting around Lexington was horrible. But I guarantee you, it was the only recruiting visit that my parents did not go on with me because he ain't going there. Once my feet touched down at Lexington Airport, I'm like, man, this feels like home. It reminded me so much of Baton Rouge. And once I got to Coach Curry and Coach Smith, then Coach Archer, it was ball game. If my parents were there, I would have signed on that day. That everything from Cats to Nutter to the coaches. Look, and my family's from Mississippi, and I had Ole Miss, Mississippi State, and Southern Miss. Those were my three Mississippi schools. Southern Miss was actually my one until Southern Miss didn't have an ME program. So I was like, y'all gone. So I was actually probably going to go to Mississippi State in all actuality. If it wasn't Kentucky, I was either going to be Mississippi State or Southern Miss. Southern Miss was balling back then. And I got to Lexington, bro. It changed everything. Mississippi State, I think the year before, went to the SEC championship with Walt Harris. And God, I can't think of the quarterback's name right now. Sleepy something. They had a quarterback that was Sleepy something. I met him. I met Walt Harris. Dude, I had a ball. And Jackie Sherrill was a coach at that time. They had a good DB coach. Man, I'm like, this might be home. I hated the town, but a good engineering school. But once I stepped foot in Lexington, something about it, man, I'm serious. It was the right decision for me. And as a 17-year-old, remember, I came to college as a 17-year-old. As a 17-year-old to make that decision, it was crazy. I'm glad I was fortunate enough to make the right one.
See, there you got it, Billy. There's an opinion from an idiot. Because I don't agree. But
What?
No, Van ain't no idiot. Van ain't.
No.
You hear what he was saying? He was making a decision. Well, this program, and if they have this program, and I need to make sure I can. Man, damn all that.
Which part was the idiot part? Me not going to Mississippi State?
No, just the reasons you were choosing to go there, man.
Look, man.
You talking about football. You on a football visit, and you talking about
Anthony. Look, dude.
That's like going to Pizza Hut, worrying about what their fish sticks taste like, they chicken wings.
Anthony, listen. I'm gonna be honest with you. I had no thought of going to a school solely just to win games. It wasn't even in my thought process.
Obviously, saying that y'all won 1-10 the year you got here. But go ahead.
We went 6
the year after.
Yeah, the year.
I'm saying the year after when you weren't involved in that. Once you got your hands in there, 1-10.
Hold on. I was involved in that. I was on special teams and I played some safety. I was on special teams.
Taking credit for you take credit for you take credit for anything.
But actually the next year was supposed to be our best year. We had like almost 30 seniors. Dude, we had almost 30. We had 20 plus seniors that next year.
And go ahead and blame Pookie Jones one more time. Blame Pookie Jones for not coming back. Go ahead. I don't know how you.
That was Pookie Jones' decision. Yeah, I'm still pissed off at that because he would have made a difference. But the real difference in that team was we had our offensive lineman, Trent Gazero, got killed that offseason, and that messed up that whole team. RIP to him, RIH, all that stuff, man. That was a hard one. But it's some about, I'm telling you, man, it's something about Lexington. I'm not the only one. We've had some kids that shouldn't have come to Lexington that came anyway. during my time there. That that's some head scratchers. You're like, dude, really? Why you come here?
But there was some good players who didn't get the chance. I told you my Jeff Snedeker story. Hold on, let me shout out Millie one more time. Millie coming chiming in with the good stuff. She said your story is so nice. The fans never forget our guys. One of the best parts of going to games is getting to see the former players introduced. And she loves us guys. Our fans. She says we love us guys. Thank you, Millie.
Thank you, Millie.
I don't know where you've been at our whole show life.
Right.
You are coming with some nuggets, and we love it. Now you have to respect Michelle and who are the first ladies of the locker.
Yeah, they are the first.
But Lacey. Lacey. I mean, you right up underneath Lacey.
Yeah.
But you come with the dingers, and I love it. I love it all. Let me see.
Yeah.
I'm a little different, man. I want to come to the South, man.
Okay.
When I came here and people, we want you to come. I told my mom, I was everywhere we go, man. People like, we want you to come. They love us. And it would take one of my teammates to come on here to really explain that I didn't really feel the love once I got here. You felt the
once
love.
You got here. Whoa. You saying once you got here? Yeah, a lot of us didn't.
No, even when I came, dude. Were you part of the whole 65 player recruiting trip?
Yes, that's a piece of that was.
I was the only dude from Ohio. Everybody from Florida and Georgia knew each other from some point.
I
was the only one sitting there like, they do. We played y'all, and so everywhere we go, everybody bunch up. I'm just sitting there with Littleton and Mo Williams. I'm not gonna say who is your host.
Do I have to say Ray Mack? Ray Mack.
No wonder your trip didn't go well. Okay. Now back to
See, that's why I didn't want to say it.
Right, back to the regular scheduled program. Nah, I'm not gonna tell it, Lou. So Louis wants to know about the Jeff Snedeker story. Jeff Snedeker and I were supposed to be roommates our freshman year. He's from somewhere in Central Ohio, Salesville. I'm from Cleveland area. He comes in as this big old linebacker, country boy, boots.
Quarterback. You came as a quarterback.
No, sir. Yes, sir. You're right. Thank you. Quarterback. Boots. Do. We in the room. Man, where'd you play at? And we just happened to be in a magazine in Ohio from top players in Ohio. And like, hey, man, that's you. I was wondering. And I was, damn, I never heard of the magazine. Like, I didn't even know about it.
Right.
So we go to practice every day. We walking off the field. He's like, man, and Jeff Snedeker. Here's Jeff Snedeker's thing. Man, fuck, man. How do you feel about that? Everything he says begins with fuck. Hey, man, what do you feel about this? I'm like, man, I'm done, man. This ain't for me, man. I don't like this shit. Yeah, me too, man. I'm gonna hang him. I told coach. Or he either said I told coach or he said I'm about to tell coach. They're moving me to linebacker or I'm out this bitch. And I said, linebacker? Yeah, you a quarterback. What the hell you mean? Fuck, man, I'm playing linebacker, man. I don't want to do this shit, man. They got me out here, da-da-da-da. And I'm like, okay, dude, whatever. Like, this is college. They call the shot. At this point, I'm like 18th on the depth chart. So I don't even know what it feels like to even play, let alone give a coach a damn ultimatum. Man, we come up to practice the next day. We doing pat and go. We warming up, doing a little bull jive. Snedeker over the linebackers with that ragged ass number 17 on. I'm like, oh, hell, they moved him over there. Man, first time they put him in on some of that scout team. I said, oh, Lord. Next thing you know, they run into the play. I said, damn. I got done. I said, man, what'd you tell him? He said, man, I told him, man, they didn't move me to they didn't move me to linebacker. I'm trying. Man, I have never in my life imagined or heard of a story where a mug comes in at quarterback and says, if I don't play linebacker, I'm leaving. And you've turned out to be all conference, multiple years of all conference.
And that's not a lie. That's not a lie. I'll never forget Coach Smith coming in the room and saying that. Dude, that's not like, hold on. Snez is the only damn quarterback. I know people don't understand what this is that had the Larry Zonka horseshoe in the middle. The only quarterback,
long face
mask with the Zonka U. I've never seen a quarterback with that face mask and with that Zonka horseshoe on. I knew right then, and the way he ran, because he was running basically the speed option, not quite triple option, but the option. And he came, dude, he was coming downhill. I don't know, remember, we had Reggie and Melvin back then. They were like, damn. Because safety's supposed to come down. Damn, he's running hard. Dude, I knew right then that he was not a quarterback. And he had a decent arm.
Oh, yeah, he could slang that thing. He could slang that thing.
Arm, but he was. Oh, thank you, Millie. I was the first number 17 before Snez.
I will give you that. I give you that much. I give you that much. I don't know. So what number did Snedeker have when you got him? No.
I think it was 11.
I thought he was always 17. But if y'all were offensive defense, he could have wore it.
I don't think so. Back then, there wasn't an offensive and defensive number. You had to pick one. I think there was one number.
No, I'll have to look that up and see. Trivia question. If you can figure out which number Snedeker was in 1995, it might have been 11. You might be right.
I think it was
no, Jeff Speedy was 11.
You're right. He wasn't 11 then. Or you might be right. They allowed it then.
Because they didn't expect him to play.
Dude, we knew on defense once Snez got the hang. I think Snez started
against Tennessee. Yeah, that was 96.
No, he didn't start 96 because Daly
Tennessee, I'm talking about,
and Lamont and Snellenberger started my senior year.
In Tennessee, though, against Tennessee, I thought he did or played a lot, one or the other. I thought he started.
No,
I think Snelly was hurt.
He might have played a lot. The reason why I know it's not Tennessee, this is how I know. The interception I had on Peyton Manning was because I knew Daly would bite on the pump on the play action, and we was in 3D, and I picked off a curl where I wasn't supposed to be there. And
was that starters though? Was that starters though?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what Snez's number was in 95.
Might have been 12.
It was definitely.
I think it might have been 12, but I thought it was 17 for him. I don't remember seeing him in nothing but 17. He could have been in 12.
Well, damn, he played his whole career pretty much in 17. I only had it.
My freshman year was 20. I was 26. I don't know if anybody knows that.
Right. Yes.
And then when Tucker left, I said, "Can I get 32?" Well, we'll see. What the hell you mean? You'll see. Now that I end up the way I am, man, they treated me like shit. To hell with y'all, all of y'all. But Millie, Ann, Michelle, Carter, JD, all them rest of them love us, so we cool. Let's get to what people came here for, man.
Yeah. We did spend 30 minutes on nothing.
That wasn't really nothing, man. That was some stuff, man. That was some stuff. I thought Louis didn't know the Jeff Snedeker story. They don't know how he got the quarterback. I mean, the linebacker. Like he told him, "I'm not playing quarterback another day."
Seriously, he really said that. I will never forget. They were running that speed option. He was like, "I don't want to do this shit." He said, I think he said it out loud. He's like, "I don't want to do this." I mean, like out loud. In the middle of a drill, like while the drill was going on. Hey, I don't want to do this. And Coach Curry told, hey. But look, there's a lot of players move from offense. You move the defense. Antonio Farrell moved the defense. James Tucker moved from defense to offense. So it happens a lot. It's not the only one. Chris Ford moved from corner to quarterback. I mean,
and then back to corner.
Then back
then to safety for a minute. Yeah, you're right.
You know, people move, man.
Lee Wesley came in as running back with me.
Yes, he did. Move the linebacker.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, you're right.
Yes, indeed. So I'm gonna ask you one question first, then we're gonna get to. Did at any point in the game, did you feel like
No.
I feel bad, man, when Will and them kept going in the end zone, giving the L's down? No, because there's a certain point where like now, like, man, it's old. And I felt like this, honestly. Like, Will, you ain't, this your first time against him, ain't that big of a deal. Like, if you ain't never lost to him, how can you be mad at him? And that's why I was kind of like, and so after a while, I was kind of like, man, come up with something new, throw up the flex and do this or do the, and I started feeling like after a while, man, like, man, the L's down is just like, man, now it seems like we really feel like we got beef with them. We don't have beef with them because they're not on our level. David Chappelle says, don't punch down. You didn't feel like we were punching down at any point.
When you the older brother, don't you punch down on your younger brothers all the time? You give them shit. Look,
no, not my little brother. He's too weak. He ain't on my level.
This was the worst one. I don't think people really saw this. The funniest one was when Smoke. I think it was. I can't remember what. I think it was the third quarter.
Oh, when he was skipping through.
No. Before that, Smoke got tackled and pushed out of bounds. Smoke is going to whatever that the wall there, and the fans are hanging over. Smoke hit him with the L's down, going out of bounds. Like, dude, you didn't do nothing. Wow. He just got pushed out of bounds, and the fans all over him. He's like, L's down. I'm like, God. Now that was unnecessary. Now that's one that I would say that was unnecessary.
But you don't think Will Levis going there telling them this many? This many. Now, wait a minute. I don't even know how to do it. I ain't supposed to be doing it. How the hell is it go?
Dude, he was going hard. No, that first one.
Oh, there we go.
That first one, I thought he was gonna dislocate his shoulder in his elbow because he went hard on the first. I'm like, God, yeah, that seems like personal. But the thing that tripped me out was when he started counting. When he got to one, it's like, then when he got to two, he went to 1, 2. Then he got to 3. Then he went.
Put them bees up on him, bro.
Dude, have you ever seen a team, if it's 3rd and 3 or less, that we can just quarterback sneak for 2 to 3 yards? On that, dude, on the last one, he didn't get touched. He tripped.
Oh, yeah.
He wasn't even tackled. He just
and that was supposed to be one of them where they just push and you fall over the line. That was supposed to be where they got to measure.
Dude, he was on the one in the middle of the field. He got like almost 5 yards. It's like on a quarterback sneak. Dude, he was throwing him hard, man.
That might be the new thing.
He threw it the hardest out of anybody.
I do like that. I do like the L's and holstering them. I put them holes away. Put them away. I like that, man.
Oh my goodness.
I like that. Here we go. As we normally do. Stat investigation. Will Levis, 4 of 18, 149. No touchdowns, no interceptions. Chris Rodriguez, 16, 121. 1 touchdown, along of 41, 7.6 per yard. Lavelle Wright, youngster, the baby boy, 14 carries, 114.
No. That's Will Levis with 14 carries.
No, my bad. You're right. Will Levis, all that stuff I said, Will Levis, 4 touchdowns, 8.1 yard average. Lavelle Wright, 3 for 44, the baby boy, 1 touchdown, 14.3 yards per carry. My man, Jatan McClain, 6 for 33, no tubs, but 5.5 yards carry. Smith Oak, 8 attempts, 34 yards, 1 tub, 3.9.
Almost 4 yards is your worst one. That's pretty good.
Hey, man.
4 yards of carry is the worst running back.
Hey, your man was throwing to some folks. Then nobody get in the end zone. But Wandale, 9 for 97. Josh 4 for 48. Justin 1 for 4. Little Ray Lewis.
Hold on.
1 for 0.
Hold on, Ant. You slipped up on Bo Allen with the 1 for 23 yards on the run.
Man, you ain't need him on there. Come on, man. Come on, man. We ain't putting Bido. We ain't. All right, both for 123. Oh, let me get on the other side real quick. Like Malik Cunningham, 12 for 20, 145, 1 sack, 1 interception.
We put them cuffs on him.
Jalen Mitchell, 11 for 60. Malik Russian had 11 for 44, 1 tub. Berkeley, 5 for 33, 1 tub. Conley, 2 for 26. Receiving core. There's a lot of people with receptions, but really wasn't looking like nothing. The leader was Marshawn Ford, 6 for 68. And Huggins Bruce had 3 for 43. What do you take of those stats? What do you want to talk about? Them stats.
I want to talk about Will Levis. He was 14-18. His best throw was the incompletion where he threw out the back of the end zone. Didn't try to force it. Made a smart decision. Lived to see another down. Will Levis, 113 damn yards rushing. He shook the jock strap off of one of the linebackers. His jock had a little string missing, and that little loop that goes around your leg that popped off and it just dropped to the ground. Then he killed the doggone safety self-esteem. He left his self-esteem right on about the 15-yard line. Then he jumped over and hurdled over and kept running. That man, Will. I hope Will comes back, and I think he will. That is on his damn highlight reel for the Heisman Trophy next year. Oh,
we got the drop over here. Heisman?
Listen to me. Listen to me. I know people will say stuff like, oh, well, he didn't do anything. The NFL is just like the NBA. It's about projection, potential. He's not going to be a high draft pick, but I guarantee he can be a 4th-round draft pick. Look at this quarterback class. It ain't very good. It's just not. It's not very good. It's not a very good draft class. He can be the 7th and 8th best quarterback in this draft. He's not going to go 1st round. He's not going to go 2nd. He's not going to go 3rd. There's a chance he can go at the end of the 4th and in the 5th round.
This year?
Yes, dude, the quarterback class. Dude, you hold on. You know how they eat up quarterbacks. They damn draft anybody. How many guys you know as a quarterback got that rocket on his shoulder and can run like that? I'm not saying he's leaving. I'm not saying he should leave. I'm just saying don't be shocked if he does. But he comes back next year. He's on the Heisman list. And I said this somewhere. Look out. Don't be shocked if he gets 3K passing and 1K running next year.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Whew. Well, I don't know about Will Lee. So you ain't gonna say nothing about him missing old Cunningham. Was that Cunningham he missed on the open first drive down the seam?
Oh, no, he missed Cummings, yes.
Cummings, that's what I mean. I don't know why I said Cunningham.
He ain't the only guy that missed. Cunningham missing. A lot of quarterbacks miss people. I'm not saying he is. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying he's a great quarterback right now. I didn't say that. I said that quarterback class is weak as hell. They got 3 quarterbacks. They got Pickett. I say 4. They got Pickett, Corral. They got Willis, and they got
Basil Hayden coming out. My boy Basil Hayden.
Man, shut the hell up.
Come on, man. You hating on Basil, hack.
and Sam Howell. Them the 4 quarterbacks. Everybody after that is, I don't like to use the harsh words, but are basically doo-doo. It's them 4 and they fall off a cliff for everybody else. So if you fall off a cliff, you might be able to pick up a guy who got a strong arm, who's hanging on one of them rocks, and his Will Levis. That right arm is like a cannon. You might find him as you come down, as you rappel down that cliff. He might be the only one holding on. I'm just saying. He should come back, though. I don't think it's smart if he leaves.
You ain't saying nothing slick to a can of oil from a guy that was in the draft class with Tom Brady, but I understand what you're saying. But Tom Brady was a senior. That was the difference.
Mm-hmm.
But here we go. I gave you the offensive numbers. Derrick Jackson, 8 tackles. Valentine, 7 tackles, 1 PBU. Devontae, 4. Yusef, 4. Geiger, 4. Jaquez, 3. Wallace, 3. Josh. Oh, I forgot. Jaquez had a TFL for 2-yard loss.
Mm-hmm.
Josh had 2 TFL, sack. Tito, 2. Quadre, 1 TFL. Let me see. Quadre. Oh no, JJ
Weaver.
Yeah, one Oski.
One Oski Wawa.
So,
hey,
what do you think? What do you take from them defensive stats?
Hey, think about this.
Everybody talking about Derrick. Everybody keep bringing up Derrick. And Rocky Marciano.
Hey, is it not sad that our linebackers have more interceptions than our secondary? I think the only person, so Quadre got one last week, and I think Ty had one in Chattanooga. Are those not the only
winner? Game winner? The game winner.
Are those the only 2 that we got? I don't think anybody else got one.
You might be right.
So Weaver got 2. He got 1 in Florida. He got 1 in this game. He's all leading INT. Our pass rushing defensive outside linebacker. He's our leading INT guy with 2. 2 leads the team, and Jock Jones got 1.
Does who's coming back next year? So you saying Jock coming back next year? You hate on him. You don't want to see Jock. You want to see the people. I ain't gonna say. I'm not gonna Jamin Davis him the way you Jamin Davis. But you act like you don't want to see Jock come back. Like you act like you'd rather see somebody else come back than Jock come back. So you don't want to see Jock come back.
No, I'm gonna say this. How I'm gonna say this. If you watch the game, the difference in that game was Derrick Jackson being able to make open field tackles against Malik Cunningham. He's got a little extra juice. Trevin Wallace got a little extra juice. I think I've said this before, is that DeAndre Square is beyond solid. He is a rock as the inside linebacker. He is one, as far as just doing what he's supposed to most of the time, he's a pretty good down linebacker. I don't want him taking time away from these young cats like Marquez Thor, Trevor Wallace, and Derrick Jackson. They are next. I want to see them take on the leadership role that he took on 4 years ago when he was a freshman with him and Chris Oates. You know what I'm saying? It's time. It's just time. And what I don't like is I don't want Jock Jones to come back and maybe get some of his time taken away, because these young cats are going to be balling. I'm sorry. They're balling. And with another year in spring, with another year of knowledge, they got something that the older guys don't have. And here's the thing about it though, just like the safeties, you're gonna have more breakdowns, you're gonna have more errors, you're gonna have more probably touchdowns scored against us because those guys don't quite have the reps and know exactly where to be. But know what the difference is? We're gonna send a lot more the other way because of their talent level. And I just like the young guys, and I like to see. This is what I want people to understand. Just imagine this with me. You got Vito playing Devontae Robinson's spot. You have Derek Jackson playing the DeAndre Square spot. You have Trevin Wallace playing the Jock Jones spot. Dude, that's a lot of giddy. That's a guy get it up at those three positions. And if they want to go big, they can put back Katie McDaniels has showed me a lot. With him and Weaver as your outside linebacker, you want to go on regular personnel. Katie McDaniels, I don't know if you noticed, got some juice. So now we got 4 linebackers. You got a Josh Allen-ish and Weaver. You got a speedster on the other side with McDaniels. Got 2 speedsters in the middle. Now we got Vito and Joel Williams, Vito and Jalen Geiger as safeties. I do. I just like that athleticism in the middle of the field. And I'm sorry, DeAndre Square just isn't. Trevin Wallace is a sprinter. He's a track guy. He got speed. Jock Jones and DeAndre Square just ain't got that. I'm just sorry. And Square has done a lot for the program, but like I said, just time to go.
Man, that's the difference between you and I, man. You always on that bullshit. You always want to act like, man, well, when the guy's done, he's done. Dude, you the one that came in highly favored, and didn't have to prove yourself. I'm not saying you didn't prove yourself, but you didn't have to. So if you prove yourself, once I start proving myself, man, let me give a chance to show my ass. And you do that shit all the time. So you act like once to do, no, we gave him enough time. No, everybody don't get a chance to come in, fail, learn, and then move on. So you may say you did, or you may say you didn't. But I'm going to ask you this. Talking about what we're talking about, everybody's concerned about Jared Casey and the transfer portal. Obviously, here's what the barometer is with me on the transfer portal. If a guy from Kentucky enters the transfer portal, if you want to know if it was a good decision or a worthy decision,
I know what you're going to say.
Then wait to see what happens. Wait to see what happens the following fall.
Right.
And I know you've mentioned, and some people in our shows mentioned, where's Jared Casey? Maybe because he's from Kentucky. And, you know, people do that. And I don't like to get involved with that because I'm like, man, if they not mention them. But by the same token, I've also been buried deep in the damn depth chart for no reason at all. No reason at all. Just been buried deep in the depth chart. So when Van says, well, yeah, well, their time is up. Well, I was buried deep in the depth chart for whatever reasons. Once I get out of the depth chart, let me go out and bang the motherfucker out.
All right. I like your soliloquy, but let's get back to reality. In your time, you were not a starter. You were fighting for a position, and you needed to show, you needed a chance to show your ass. DeAndre Square has been a starter almost since day one. He's shown his ass for 3.5 years, maybe almost 4 years now. He's shown it. He's had the opportunity that you didn't have. He started at least 3 years in a row. He started 3 years in a row. He's played over, what's that? Thousands of snaps, right? He's played 1,000 snaps a year probably. Right at it, 800. What else does he need to show? That's what I'm saying. Now, Jock Jones is different. He's new to our program. But DeAndre Square has been here for forever. It seems like he's been here 7 years, like Phil Hoskins almost stayed here. He's been here forever and been solid. I've said this last year and I said it this year. Jamin Davis owes him about $1 million because when DeAndre Square was in the game with him, making all the checks, making all the calls, Jamin Davis was allowed to use his athleticism. When Square was out with his shoulder, Jamin Davis had some bad games. So DeAndre Square is a certified leader on this team and has given everything with that damn shoulder too. He's a warrior. I like him. I like the way he plays. The difference is they got some freshmen back there. Remember how we joked about remember that Alabama kid that was in the portal, the linebacker?
Mm-hmm.
And what we said, I said is that when you are an upperclassman and when a freshman comes and jump you on the depth chart, that means it's time to go because you ain't coming back up. That's the same thing that happened with Jared Casey. When we're recruiting studs, Derrick Jackson, check this shit up. Derrick Jackson tore his Achilles, right? Came back and jumped Jared Casey. It's time to go. No, man.
He said we might need them. But he also said we don't need them young guys going to the transfer portal. So Keith is all over the place, man. I agree. Now Keith makes some good points, man. No him. Go ahead. If you want to say something, don't just no him. He got some good damn points, man.
No, here's the thing. You got to become a leader. Same way Square became a leader because of reps and been thrown in there. You don't know what these young kids are. Let's see them play. Like I said earlier, we're going to have some problems with them in the game. But we're also going to get a lot of ass big plays because they're in the game. And I'd rather take those big plays and deal with a couple miscues, just like we had to deal with it when Chris Oates and Square was in the game after Jordan Jones and what's the linebacker from Kentucky?
Cash Daniels.
And Cash Daniels left. Same deal. They were young. We had to deal with it. But they were a little bit more athletic than Cash Daniels and Jordan Jones. Now we got a little more athletic than them two. Dude, Derrick Jackson is a beast, man. And I don't need to see much to my eyes don't lie. He is a certified dog. And he needs to play.
Cobby Cobb is on the same level with Keith. He says Square and Jones could beat out the younger guys. Could be beat out by the younger guys. I'm sorry. Play the best players. The backups go to special teams. He hate for the younger guys to transfer.
Look, man.
Because one of them come back for another year. And that's the same thing Keith was saying, basically, man.
Look, listen to me.
And you know if they come back, that's what we're talking about on the offensive side. You know if the older guys come back, man.
They're going to play.
Stoops is loyal to a fault.
Yes, they will play. Correct. Here's the deal, y'all. I want y'all to understand this. Anthony and I played during the era where when guys left, they left because they were unhappy. That was period, point blank. Guys that are leaving now are leaving because they can't get their ass on the field because other guys are better than them. That is a great situation to be in. It is what it is. Listen to me. When you got 4-star recruits that can't touch the damn field because there's somebody in front of them that's better, that's a good thing. That means the program is going to a level, just like we talked about the Alabama kid I think he was a 5-star. He was definitely a 4-star that left Alabama, just like they got a DB who was a 4-star who's leaving now. You know why? Because they have so much damn talent. That's where we are getting to. Okay? So for me, I like that situation. Another thing, if y'all have kids who want to play college football, remember this. Anthony understands this. We all went through it. When you're in high school and you are a sophomore that starts in high school, you're going to start your sophomore, your junior, and your senior year. You're going to start those years. If you are a sophomore that's starting college, you might not start another year. That might be the only year you start. It's just how Coach Stoops is recruiting a guy to beat you every year. And you have to fight for your spot every year. There is no time off. There's no, oh, I can just sit back. I started last year. Oh, I had 5 picks. Oh, I had 80 tackles. It don't matter. You know what that freshman coming in saying? I'm better than you. And looking at you like this. Okay, I size you up. I see what you can do. I think I can do better. And that's all it is. So Jerry Casey came with a lot of pub, just like J.J. Weaver. When you get to college, you can't just rely on your athletic ability.
I don't even want to put you on the spot, man, but I'm out of the loop. You know, I've been in Ohio for the holidays. I'm out of the loop. I came back in town late, slept all Monday. So 2 running backs are on the portal?
Dude, look, the one I hate because I personally like the kid is Travis Tisdale. Tisdale's gone.
I did like Tisdale.
I'm shocked. I
don't know why Tisdale. Oh, wait, hold on. So what was the other one? Was the other one Donut?
Torian Davis left.
Okay. He ain't the one who had my number, is it? There was a running back that had my damn number on.
No, I think that was Mark Ray or something.
Well, he needed to get his ass out of there fumbling on my number on, fumbling with my damn number on.
I
don't like to beat the kids up, so I apologize.
I am shocked. I saw some because I peep all stuff. See, I don't just look at the game. I look at the sideline too. I think it was either after Lavelle Wright scored or after Smoke scored. I saw a Michael Drennan sighting on the sideline, and he was healthy. He was bouncing around celebrating. I'm surprised he's not gone.
That's what I said.
He must be. He might be
Wan'Dale's protege, though. He might be waiting for Wan'Dale to leave, be his protege.
It's something weird because we haven't seen him in a minute. And I'm shocked. I'm shocked. But we are so deep at that position, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question. Sit back for this. Sit back in the darkness. So, are we going to see another running back leave? Let me ask you this. No, I'm going to sit back up in the light. Get this right from your face.
Mm-hmm.
With the backfield we got, with your time coming back, I don't know why the hell I forgot his name already.
Right?
Huh? Right coming back. We don't know what they're gonna do with Donut.
Mm-hmm.
Smoke and Smoke and Rod coming back to this team. You think they both come back to this team?
Damn. Let me say this. We in the locker, so we speaking like we're in the locker room, like we play with these fellas. I honestly think that Smoke will transfer and finish his career somewhere else. If I was him, I would seriously consider that going to a spot where he can get some run, like some serious run, because I think he's a good back.
I do too.
I don't think he's gonna get the carries. He thought he was gonna get right. So I think he should go to a group of 5 and start right now. And I think if C-Rod comes back, he's gonna get pushed. Now I don't know. We both know. You said it. I've said it. Coach Stoops is loyal. He's gonna start C-Rod. That don't mean C-Rod gonna get the most carries though. Especially if they get this O-line to get that wide zone down. No, JD, I think Smoke is better than Mac. He's a group of 5 for sure. He can go to a group of 5 and hit the ground running.
Maybe ACC or Big Ten. He might not be bad in the Big Ten.
He might not be bad in ACC, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
The thing about the ACC and Big Ten, though, they got backs. he ain't gonna go
injury prone. The ACC and the backs, ACC, especially the Big Ten, they want your backs to be able to take 20 or 30 carries,
right,
without getting hurt.
He can go to, let's say, he can go to a Memphis. He can go to a SMU. He can go to a Houston. Some top level group of 5s and make a difference. I think he's that good, man. He's got some juice. He got a little wiggle. He ain't got a lot. He got a little wiggle, and he got some juice. And if he can stay healthy, I think he can make a difference on a really good team.
He can go to Missouri and play down there with Basilak, man.
That too. That's true. He could.
Is that boy leaving? Beatty leaving?
I don't think he's a senior, but he should leave. There's no way I'm coming back. After the year I had and lead the SEC in rush, I don't care if I'm a sophomore. I'm coming out. Look, so people understand. I'm consistent. It doesn't matter what it is. You don't want to get more tape on you. He just balled out, and he can't do any better. No, he's a senior. He can't do any better. He's got 1,600 yards. If he was a sophomore, a redshirt sophomore, and came back, what if he got 1,200 yards next year? Now people looking like, so you just did that for 1 year. Oh, okay. So you're a 1 year wonder. Get your ass out at running back when you can. It's really that simple. But he's leaving anyway.
That's true. That wouldn't be a bad look either.
Dude, that's a good one.
That ain't a bad look, South Carolina.
Nah, South Carolina got what's that kid, Harris, who's a freshman, who ate us up.
Yeah.
And Commonwealth last year.
Offset though.
This year.
Little offset.
Yeah, nah. They just got a freshman too who's a baller. He ain't gonna get that run.
Yeah.
That's why I say go to a group of 5.
Going to Bryant Koback, the old Bryant Koback joint.
Nah,
get up out of here, man. Finish in the top 15 in the country.
Yes. And he's that good. He's good enough to do that. I really do believe that.
Right.
We just got too many damn backs.
What do you think of C-Rod being honorable mention SEC despite being second leading rush? Go ahead, fan. You go and answer that. I ain't touching it. I ain't touching it. These got him out
of it. Who's the second? Who are the backs in front of him? I know it's gotta be Beatty. It gotta be probably Tank Bigsby.
You see. What goes?
Damn, who would be on Spiller for Texas A&M? It's got to be in there. Oh, and Ole Miss, Ely. That's it. That's 4 right there. I can name that at the top of my head. So yeah, that's why.
Spiller.
Yep, Texas A&M. Got to be Spiller, Ely, Ole Miss, Texas A&M, Missouri, and damn, I just lost the guy I just said. And Auburn.
Bigsby.
Yep.
All them dudes had more touches than C-Rod. Dude, wait a minute. C-Rod was second in the SEC in yards per
carry. Yeah. He also had 10 fumbles.
You gonna hold that against him?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. I'm not mad at you. Dude, he tied for first in touchdowns. Tied for first in touchdowns. Second, behind 7 yards of carry, which is ridiculous, but that's only 130 carries. So that's 10 carries a game. So you don't know what, and that's Texas A&M. I don't know, man. That's rough. Six carries. Oh, my bad. Oh, go back. I was looking at Fort. Hey, I need glasses, y'all.
You need the glasses?
Yeah, it's 8 touchdowns instead of 14. I was looking at Tyler Beatty's numbers. I was looking at Tyler Beatty's touchdowns, but C-Rod's numbers. Okay. He did have 6.2 yards per carry.
Here's something you have to look at. Right. Here's another thing you got to look at. Oh, I forgot about Brian Robinson with Alabama. Look at these guys' long run. Tyler Beatty's longest run was 73 yards. Brian Robinson's longest run was 63 yards. Spiller's longest run was 67 yards. Bigsby's longest run was 51. Ely's longest run was 70. C-Rod's longest run was 41.
And 41 yards is a long ass way.
But Anthony, I'm just saying, it's just a perception. It's the optics. It's the optics. I'm not.
And they say him be honorable mention, not even second team.
Well, Anthony, hold on. But tell me honestly, if you watch SEC football, who was the first team? Beatty and Ely?
I would say.
Who's first team?
Oh, I ain't looked at. I didn't look at that. I would say it might be Beatty and Spiller.
It could be. Could be.
Maybe Bigsby. Nah, Bigsby wasn't that impressive. Spiller has some impressive numbers.
Oh, Spiller was the truth. Oh, December. No.
But Bigsby has touchdowns. So
3 days ago, let's see. All SEC. This is PFF. I'm looking at that one. First team, Beatty and Archain. For Texas A&M. He don't get in front of Spiller. This is based off of PFF.
There's yard per carry and 10 touchdowns.
No, that's based off of PFF and the damn grades, them lame ass grades that they be giving. Let's see. Does anybody have the All SEC?
Apparently JD has it, but
no, that's PFF. The PFF one, I don't buy that shit at all.
So has there been one put out by the SEC yet?
No, I don't see one. It's just them.
Oh, okay, yeah. So everybody gonna rush to them to get them likes and get it. You don't have us doing this arguing, and that's probably why. So when the original thing, he probably won't be. I don't think he'll be second team. Would I argue? I'm not second team. Would I honorable mention? He'll be first or second team. Do they go to third?
Yeah, this is bullshit. They put Spiller's backup as first team.
Right. The guy was backup.
That's horrible. Honorable mention is that's stupid. PFF. Ely should be first or second team. Beatty definitely should be first team. They got Damian Pierce from Florida as damn second team back. Not even close.
You think clickbait?
No, it's just they do that crazy. Look, they grade.
It can still be clickbait because when somebody say that, what's the first thing you gonna say when somebody say that? Yeah, what's the first thing you gonna do? What's the first thing you did? Clicked on it.
Stupid. Damian Pierce is. I'm trying to even see where he ranks in damn yards. I don't even see him in the top 10.
21.
God damn, he's wow.
With 500 yards? He only had 500 yards.
Yeah, they got him at 17.
He did have 12 tubs, though.
It don't damn matter. That makes no damn sense. Where's Archer?
Longer 27. You talking about them optics? He only had a longer 27.
I don't give a damn.
You did second team?
Huh? Yeah, he was second team.
Oh, you talking about the optics then? Oh, yeah, the C-Rod should have been in there. They
PFF,
they doing that. They doing it, man. That's
where's Archer?
Hey, I will tell you one thing, Van. Is there any weight on this? I will tell you this. Is there any weight on the amount of yards that C-Rod had against SEC opponents and the rankings of the SEC opponents. But I know if we won for about 3 weeks under 60 yards, which I don't know if I've ever done. Yeah, I probably have.
No, that's a good one. That's valid. Very, very much so, because it's all SEC, not all season. Because I'm trying to see in SEC, he's probably averaging under 100 yards, because in that Georgia game, he got nothing.
Yeah. I thought. Well,
I don't know.
He didn't.
Anthony, I don't know. He had 206 against Missouri. He had 144 against South Carolina. He had 99 against Florida.
It started going down, though, right?
147 against LSU.
Ooh.
Then he got 7 against Georgia, 34 against Mississippi. Then he came back with 109 against Tennessee and 114 against Vandy. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. That SEC number's still up there. That 7 hurt.
Yeah, that's still good.
But you pair that 7 with that 216, that's still over 100 yards a game for those 2 games. So he's still right. He's over 100 yards in SEC in yards. So it ain't that.
Yeah.
I think it's just the optics and the fumbles. So
all right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna get up out of here with this. So our listeners and viewers, tune in for this, because if we're gonna go, I don't know if I'm gonna chime in. I might just let Van. We're gonna see what the viewers say. Let's hand out these awards, man. Most valuable offense and defenses. Most surprising offense and defenses. And what I say? What's the first one I said? Did I say most valuable?
And then most surprising?
And best. Most valuable ain't the best. The best one is who gives you numbers every week. Most valuable is when you can't play without.
Okay,
so
fair.
The best, most valuable, and the most surprising.
Okay. Damn. Okay. All right.
Both sides.
Okay. Most valuable defense is Bully McCall.
With a short amount, with a small sample size.
He makes a difference.
Okay.
If he played in that Mississippi State Tennessee game, we win one of those. Most valuable offense. I'm gonna go Cole with that. I'm gonna go Darren Kennard. Most valuable. Damn, that's hard, man. I'm gonna go with Luke Fortner and Darren Kennard as my most valuable.
Oh my word.
Okay. Surprising offense, Will Levis. Surprising on defense, I'm gonna go with Derek Jackson, because what he's done these last few games, man, he's showing me what the future is. My best on defense is Josh Paschal. And my best on offense is Wan'Dale Robinson. See, you got me with the best in the MVP. You got me with that. But we are not good on offense without them. Dude, Fortner, he kind of got me with the surprising one. But people don't understand. This is why, to me, he's most valuable with Kennard. Remember, we went from the damn shotgun to under center. That's different for a guy who's already a center that's snapping into shotgun, right? Now you got a damn guard moving the damn center, having to fucking snap into a quarterback coming under center. We had no fumbles exchanges, 0 fumble exchanges. He had zero really faults of snapping into Will. Will is the one that took his eyes off the ball a couple times and caused a touchdown against New Mexico State, and he fumbled another one. That wasn't on Fortner. That's underrated. That's why I put him as most, because dude, that right there was huge.
See, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. I'm right there. I'm right there with you. Like you said, I think valuable. Well, I'm gonna go with best for it. I feel like best, like you said.
Yeah.
Josh, Wan'Dale. Most valuable, man. I think on offense, man, I think I got to go with Will, man, just because he touched the ball every play. But I ain't mad. I ain't mad with you with Luke. I ain't mad at you with Luke. So and on defense, most valuable, I'm with you with Bully. I'm with you with Bully. I could also, if Ox hadn't got hurt, I might have gave Ox a little run.
Facts.
Surprising. I'm gonna go Weave. I'm gonna go with the Weave.
That's a good one.
It wasn't a huge surprise.
No, yeah,
he died. I couldn't give him the MVP. So
hold on, you right. Because dude, he came off a knee surgery. We was like, oh, they're gonna hold him off some game. And that MF came the second game, almost playing the whole game. Shit, you're right. Yes.
Right.
I like that one.
And most surprising on offense. I only because of my standards or my preseason, I'm gonna say Uncle Josh Ali. I'm gonna say it's most surprising, Josh Ali. Yeah, did I give what you call it, Wan'Dale? Did I give Wan'Dale some ride?
Yeah, he gave one. He gave
best player.
That's the Wan'Dale.
Okay, yeah.
No, so yeah, Josh Ali had a solid year, man. He can still get, he ain't gonna get that much. He had a solid year.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, and the reason I had to give him that, man, it's like the most improved. Come this season, I didn't care who you put at quarterback. I wasn't expecting him to do nothing, but fumbled him, and he fumbled a few times. Yeah, I'll take it, but go ahead. You got your finger up like you in church.
What's your most improved offense and most improved defense?
I gave that.
No, you gave surprising. We didn't do most improved.
Oh, most improved.
Yes.
You know, it's terrible, man. I don't even want to say this, man.
Okay.
I'm out. I might have to go Valentine, but my most improved really is Bully, man.
I like
just
that.
Because of the jump.
Yeah.
The lead.
Oh, you're right. I like that.
That is the most improved.
I like that. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that.
And the bad part about it again, the offense is Josh Ali.
Okay.
All right. Hey, because we do what we do. You give me your most improved. I hate I swayed you because I'm sure I might have swayed you, but I know you smart enough to pick somebody else. Go most improved, and just because it's the locker, and we only do this one time, we don't like to beat up on people. Most improved and the most declined.
Okay.
Who came out and laid the egg?
Most improved defensively. That's hard, man. Okay. I'm going to give it to one of my boys. I'm going to say Dre Mosley improved. These last few games, pick six, and the way he drove on a couple balls this week, I'm going to give Dre most improved. And he only improved these last few games, but it was drastic improvement.
Yeah.
Most improved offensively, to me, is Isaiah Cummings. I almost put him in my surprising, but since I didn't give Will the MVP, I had to give him one. He's a surprising one. Isaiah Cummings is that dude.
Yeah.
He's going to be special. The decline on defense, Damn, that's hard.
It's hard because you got too many people, or it's hard because you
No. Maybe, all right. If
I was thinking DeMarcus Harris too, JD on offense.
what for what improve?
Most improved, yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of guys who improve. The decline to me is Cedric Dort. Decline with Cedric Dort. You know what? Their Rosenthal problem is the optics are bad. He's not a road grader. He's just a get in the way guy. He does some pretty good blocks, but he
technically though his fundamental
his body language is horrible.
He needs a year under Schlarman. I don't know.
I
don't know if this offense line coach gonna get him where he needs to be.
Good point.
He need a year under Schlarman.
So decline on offense.
Oh, I forgot about Epps.
Decline on offense. Decline on offense. I mean, you just. I was trying not to say it, but since you said it, I can't get off of it now. It's got to be Epps because he had his chance, and when you get DeMarcus Harris comes and jumps you, and you're a senior. I don't think he played poorly, but he did have a drop. His production dropped. But he ran some better routes though. But some of them drops in that Georgia game was not good. Look, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all,
I'm giving Agent my decline too. But I don't know if he declined that much because he wasn't there. Now he played in the beginning of the season pretty decent. And then he declined as the season went on. But he wasn't a huge decline from last year because my expectation wasn't high.
Right. I think the decline comes from because he had such a big play in that Chattanooga game, that pick 6, 90 yards. That got everybody expectations up. But look, man, people don't understand. There are certain positions in football when you screw up, everybody knows. And one of them is a safety. If you miss a tackle, the last man defense, and no one else touches him, they blame it on you. But when he goes through the first and second level untouched, and you expect to make a tackle out of open field, you're gonna probably miss. So he's solid, but again, this is a thing though. Jalen Geiger has a little more juice. He got a little more juice. He got a little more something. And you can deal with some of the errors because he's got a little more playmaking ability. And that's how I feel about the whole young side of defense. And dude, y'all understand that defense. I don't know what Justice Dingle is gonna do, but he's some guy that we haven't heard about. Sam Neely showed in that Louisville game he can do something. Saunders came through when early in the season against Tennessee. Against a Missouri, he was getting dogged. He came back these last few games balling out. You got obviously the top 3 of them with Josiah, Rogers, and Ox. That defensive front is solid, man. And I'm telling y'all, I want y'all to look out for this spring. Look out for KD McDaniels. That's the guy I'm looking for. Oh, wow. Is he?
Hey, man. Come on, man. We got... Man, it was just me and Sned holding the fort down for the longest, man.
No.
I know who you gonna say.
Who?
Marvin.
No. LA.
No, LA 3 hours from me.
Oh, are you talking about in a certain
Northeast?
Ohio?
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah, Central Northeast.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we was holding down the fort, man. Now Ty done got in here on the he got a negative award. We got in the future, we're gonna give out real awards and send them to him.
Okay. Here's the last one. What's our future star award? Offensive defense, future star.
Oh shit. Future star award, hands down, is Jatan McClain and Oxendine.
Oh, so you are saying Jatan over Lavelle Wright?
Oh, come on, man.
No, I'm just saying.
Man, Lavelle just happy right now. Now the boy
Okay.
doing some good things. Lavelle just happy. Jatan got that when the going get rough, all that little quick shit, pow. That shit stop when they fire.
Yeah, that's all right. Here's
Time gonna run through a couple.
I'm gonna hit you with something different. First, I'm gonna ask you: can I say Vito is a future star since he's played a lot? Since we already kind of know he's a star, kind of. Okay, no,
I give you that. I give you that just because I think he's gonna be special.
No, I'm gonna scratch him. Future star. Offensively, DeKale Crowders. That's my future star offensively.
Yeah.
My future star defensively is Derrick Jackson.
Okay. I give you that. I give you that. I ain't mad at you at all. She missed a part of the awards, but you haven't named Josh Pascal for something.
Oh, come on.
Oh my God, Michelle Williams.
Come on, Michelle.
Lord.
Come on, man.
Oh man.
Come on.
Hey, what?
I thought you were gonna say Josh somebody else. Come on. I thought it was a Josh I didn't know about.
Right.
You don't need Josh Pascal for anything.
Man, the bad part about it is one thing about it. Now let me see what she's saying, because I think she. One thing about it is, you know what's bad about it, man. And we look back on our careers and we talk about it, and people talk about people in our career. And that's why I think the text message I got earlier this week, which I told you was, man, when somebody's so consistent and just ball out, they don't get the whole thing. Like I work in school district. You know who get all the attention? Little badass kids.
That's true.
And the kids on the what you call it? The good kids, the 4 point. Oh, thank you. But hey, we'll give you this if you get up to a C, or you get out if you get away from F. But a motherfucker who got a 4.2 grade point average don't get nothing. And it ain't. And you know, I got parents always telling me that's not fair. Like that ain't fair. That, you know, my kid worked his tail off, and the kid in elementary school came home one day and said, so and so always gets in trouble and always gets a bad grade, and he got a reward. And I didn't get none. She the best kid in the class, and she was hurt. Like her feelings was hurt.
Yeah, I feel it. Yeah, that is how it works sometimes, because the teacher already expects you to be great. And yeah, I got. You said I'm saying it on the locker because it gets me upset. It didn't get me as upset in the time, but the more years I separate from it, the more pissed I get about it. When you get older, you just say shit and you don't mind being whatever the word is. Guess who wasn't most valuable defensive back in my senior year? But I was the only defensive back that got drafted.
That's interesting.
Because
trying to think who the DBs was your senior year.
I don't even want to tell you who it is, because coach said I already got an award as captain.
Oh wow! And Bill Curry's that kind of guy.
This is not Bill Curry's award.
Oh, so your position coach did?
Yeah, this is my position coach who was the DC too. Yeah, he gave it to somebody else.
But the guy he gave it to, I kind of like. I'm assuming their first name begin with a K.
Oh.
I'm trying to think of the D. Was they younger?
No, seniors. It's got to be a senior. Yeah, don't worry about it. But I didn't led the team in interceptions. I think I was second in tackles as a corner, as secondary.
I gave it to Ox, Cobby. Go ahead.
For what?
He was saying if Vito didn't fall into the rising star category, then Ox should. And I said that's why I gave it to Ox.
Yeah. Ox is, but see, to me, Ox is already shown he's a star.
That's true. Yeah, if you overtook the starter role before you got hurt, because if he would have finished the season, he wouldn't have been eligible for that. Right. Yeah, he wouldn't be eligible for the.
Yeah, Ox already a star. Dude, think about that. Think about that class. Everybody thinking Justin Rogers was going to be the stud. And Ox is the best out of him, Josiah, and Rogers.
Yeah.
And remember, Ripka's still in that class too, I think.
Yeah.
And he kind of did well this year towards the end.
I got you. So he said, "Oh, I shouldn't be able to pick Ox." So what you gonna do? You just gonna keep making me go back to the well? The hell with you, Cobby Cobb. Well, if you said that, man, hey, Cobby Cobb, hey, you don't host this show. You might be HR because you apparently don't know what's going on here. But you know what, Cobby Cobb? Because of you, I'm gonna say, Rising Star. Josiah Hayes.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Hayes.
Okay.
Just because I got inside scoop.
Okay. No, he's getting there. He's getting there. That people don't understand. This is what people don't understand how deep we are. Sam Anili is gonna be a beast. I don't know if it's gonna be next year. Huh?
Sam Manila.
Anelli, whatever. It might not be next year, but it's gonna be soon. I saw him flash in Louisville game, and I saw what he did technique-wise. It was pretty damn good for a guy whose first time put his hand in the ground.
Everybody getting was good, but the getting was good against
oh yeah, it was.
Against Louisville. The getting was good.
Bully proved that. Bully was down. He was almost in Cunningham's hip pocket every play.
All right, man. I enjoyed it, man. You know, everybody keep talking about that. I should have had it queued up. What did you rate Smoke's dance in the end zone?
Oh, the
skip to your loop.
The skip with the L's down.
They said that's gonna be a gift. They said that's gonna be a gift. Soon, man.
Yeah, see, that's man. I really like Smoke. I really do. I like him a lot.
He's not getting with, but he's not who they like. Dude, I'm telling you, man, I was in that same position. Now tell me this. I'm not even trying to toot my own horn. I'm gonna let you toot it for me. Did I not have a lot of different skills at a running back?
Yeah, well, first of all,
and I was still young.
Look, hold on.
When you were there.
I want everybody to go back to that 1996 Louisville game where our offense could not get a damn first down for the first half. I think we had 2 in the first half, and Louisville had 3. We had 5 total first downs in the half combined, okay? When A. White and Tim Couch came in the game, they changed the game. Hold on, and let me repeat this. We had a interception pick 6, and we had a fumble for 6. That's how Louisville scored 14 points. Just want y'all to, when y'all go back and watch it. So they scored twice on the offense. And you and Tim Couch almost brought us back. And that was not about passing the ball out the backfield. Remember, we was not running air raid that time. We was toting the rock. So Anthony was toting the rock at that time. And he got in the game because the guy who took me on my recruiting visit fumbled and had a fumble return for 6. That's how Anthony got in the game. And Anthony came in that game and showed his ass, him and Tim. And too bad they showed their ass in that game, and we had to go to the swamp and get our ass kicked, and Tim had to start in that game. That wasn't a good game for him to start in.
But I didn't start. They started a whole nother back, which was crazy.
I'm saying, but
no. So I'm saying, I just think it's something about if your running style don't fit with a coach.
No,
and RIP my career in St. Louis with the Rams. Same deal there. If a coach don't like your style, and I think that's what it is with Smoke. Smoke has a different style than Chris, than Benny, even AJ. Shit, even Jatan. Like Jatan hit that boy and get down. Smoke got that Marshall Falk in him a little bit, that jump from hole to hole, which is nice to have. Like everybody don't have it. But if they don't like that, then they hold that against you. So I like you. I'm with everybody else, man. Put Smoke in them zone offenses and let him just pick his hole and be out there like Boone Williams.
That's a good one. Yeah, I think Smoke Cobby, try to find it on YouTube.
It's on
I think I found it
YouTube,
on
probably
YouTube.
96.
I'm pretty sure I found it on YouTube.
I used to put Louisville football against Kentucky, not Kentucky against Louisville. I think you can find I don't recollect it being as successful as Van had it, but I do remember it being pretty good.
Y'all balled out, man. That was don't even get me started with that game. I think we played 80 snaps defensively, and we had to play 80 some snaps. And I want to say we had like 8 3-and-outs, or 7 3-and-outs in that game to get 80 some snaps. That shows you how futile the offense was. Yeah, Smoke deserves better, but that's the problem, dude. I want y'all to all understand. I try to tell these kids all the time: find an institution, do your research where you think you can get some playing time, and not because of the damn logo or emblem or color of the uniform. Find somewhere where you can play, because in this day and age, the NFL will find you wherever you're at. If you bust their ass, they're gonna find you. There's some DBs from Lenoir Lane. Go try to find that college and see where it is. I think there's 2 of them in the NFL. They will find you. They will find you. So pick the right place for you. And sometimes it might be a group of 5. Sometimes it might be even smaller than that. Whatever it is, find you somewhere where you can put in your reps and put in your time and get your stats up. That's what it's all about. And bust their ass. The lower class you go to, the more you got to bust their ass. Sometimes you can put a little hickey on their head. Sometimes you got to bust their head wide open. If you go to D2, you got to bust that ass wide to the white meat, as we used to say. You got to bust it wide open. If you go to a Power 5, you just put a little ding on it. Put a little nick, a little scratch. But
yeah, well, we've come to the end of another show, man. We appreciate everybody. We got some new names showing up. We might have got a little bit off base, man. We talked about our past, man. We don't have a Throwback Thursday no more, so it is what it is. You know, we ain't mean to throw no players under the bus. We just being honest on our opinions about some of those players. I will say this.
That's why it's called a locker.
I don't want to go into a long tangent.
Go ahead, man.
It's going to be real quick because we're getting out of here in the next 2 minutes. Like the preachers say, the Southern Baptist churches. Man, I was watching Jimmy Valvano and Dick. Not Dick. What's his name? Vitale. Yeah, Dick Vitale. And the more I think about it, man, about people, I got some friends who got cancer. And this last month was Cancer Awareness Month. If you got a couple extra change, you're going to see those commercials all. You know, people feel like, man, you kind of get sick of it when you watch the Jim Valvano and Stuart Scott and some of those cancer commercials. Man, they just kind of make you be like, damn, man. And if I could, and then the one thing I never picked up on, I picked up on this time was Jim Valvano said that if it could save somebody else, like if you start doing it now, if it ever happens to you or a loved one, you already put money toward the research. So You got a little extra money, man. Try to look into it, man. Drop something off. You never know when you're gonna be face to face with it. But I ain't mean ending on the damper. That's why I say for the end. But I was watching that before we came on, and I was like, damn, and it just touched me. So I brought it to the show.
That's a good point, man. I have some people in my family. My mom had a bout of breast cancer. She came out of it, and yeah, I think it hits everybody.
Okay,
oh wow, damn!
And that's when pancreatic is one of some.
Yeah, that's
tough. That's tough to beat.
Glad you're here, Lake Dog, to give us that information to enjoy this great show that we have.
And with that being said, we are going to head up out of here. And we will be back next Wednesday. We're going to give y'all a schedule for Christmas week because, Christmas on Saturday. I should be all the way to the good. Man, I'm boring. So we're going to get out of here, man. We appreciate y'all. As usual, hop over to YouTube, like, subscribe, share. whatever else you can do on there, comment and tell your friends to check us out. Y'all been doing a great job of that on all social media platforms. I've been seeing the locker showing up a lot of different places. Man, keep doing that, man. Keep supporting Van. Van does a lot more off of this platform than I do. But when we come together, man, we also give a realistic look at what we talk about in the locker room, how this thing goes down. So keep supporting us. Go to YouTube, sign up for an account if you're just watching this on Twitter and can't comment because Twitter has disabled that function. So go to YouTube and you can comment like everybody else.
We are the realest in the game. I would never say we're the best, never say this, but you ain't gonna get anything more real than here. I'm just saying, we're the realest in the game.
And with that, we out of here.